Jack and Dean from Dead Weather, how you guys doing?
Oh, here we go. That's an early start. You've likened your sound, I've heard, which was the best description that I've heard of the likening, to being, and it was you, Jack, that said it, like a bear doing two quick, swift pulls towards you.
Somebody finally knows what that means.
Yeah, whilst growling. I could picture it. A, do you still see it sounding like that? And B, will the bear hibernate at any point?
Good question. Yes, I think we still see it that way. No, the bear's not going to hibernate anytime soon, I don't think. We got so fast into recording the second album in the middle of the first album's tour. I mean, it's coming out. That's 2 albums in 8 months. That's a pretty inspiring time for us. And we've hit on some new ground. Some of it, maybe we don't even know if people will relate to it or dig it the way we are, but I'm just glad it's happening. It could be a lot worse.
I also wanted to touch on one thing as well. Our afternoon hosts caught up with Slash this week on the show. And he was talking about you, Jack. He was saying that he sees currently one of the most relevant guitarists currently, which is a huge compliment to say the least. We also heard that he asked you to join him on the album. What happened there?
Yeah, I don't really remember that. I heard about it later. I seem to remember getting asked, but there's so many of those kind of requests for albums where there's a compilation. Like, 10 other people are already on board. Would you play one song with so and so? And I've never been a big fan of those albums where every song's a different collaboration. It seems to be sort of like a lot of work for a pretense. So I mean, some people love those records. I mean, I just never been a fan of mine. I'd rather do something separate with Slash sometime. Maybe just do a 45 together or something, where it has its own life and can be seen outside of that.
Supergroups, it gets thrown around there a lot, the title, and I'm sure you guys get very tired of the word, but ones that are sort of well known within the radio station that we work for that are played, I just want to get the first word that comes into both of your head when I mention a few of these, and they can be whatever word obviously that comes. So, Crooked Vultures.
That's you.
That's my territory.
I guess.
Well, first word.
Yeah. Or first couple of words. Yeah.
I just want to play a show with them.
Yeah. Show.
Yeah, show.
Show.
We've been really trying to put a show together, the two of us. We're good friends, so we've been trying to work that out. Maybe that's going to happen this year.
Traveling Wilburys.
I don't know if I could say one word about them.
That's
Roy
perfect.
Orbison. Roy.
Audio Slave.
I don't know what I feel about Audio Slave. Tom Morello is brilliant. He's just one of the most brilliant guitar players who ever lived. There's no doubt about it. I really tried hard to get him involved in that It Might Get Loud film.
Right.
I really think he has a lot to say. He's one of the most original guitar players in the last 20 years.
I'm just going to break away from that. That's probably enough to go through. I just want to touch on that It May Get Loud documentary. There's a really nice moment in that, which is an awesome documentary, full stop, but there's a really nice moment in it where I think you guys have been talking for quite a while. You know, there's you, The Edge, and Jimmy Page, and Jimmy Page picks up the guitar for the first time and rips into a whole lot of love, and they capture it really well, the looks on both yours and The Edge faces, where you look like little kids in candy stores, you know, like just pumped up. Do you guys ever get starstruck still, and when was the last time you were?
Well, the funny thing about that moment, though, is that it looks like I'm looking at him playing, but actually, right behind him, someone had just brought in dessert.
One last question, lads. We ask this in every interview. Probably the most serious. Who would win in a fight, do you think, in neutral territory?
Everybody wants people to fight.
Between a great white shark and a lion in neutral territory.
Neutral territory.
Yeah.
Is that half
So
in and out, half
well,
in and out of the water?
we've decided it's space now.
Oh, it's just outer space.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I was saying, if it's the shark might win by dragging him into the water, but if it's in the outer space,
Just creature versus creature. Who's
creature
better?
versus
Who would win?
creature, probably gonna have to go with the lion because he has limbs to be able to pin something down. So I think I'd vote for that.
That's a good point. Well, I'll go with the shark then. just
no reason needed.
because it has no arms.
Thank you very much for your time, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.